You ready to get hard with me? I'm hard right now. Actually, I just got off getting hard. Not like that, you sickos. This hard. Actually, I did it on Friday, but postponed it. So, in case you're wondering if this movie is hilarious, yes. End review. But not really. You want to hear my score, don't you? Well, you're gonna have to wait. Shut the fuck up, birds, before I come out there and fuck you. Spring. Alright. Birds doing this all day. Just saying. So, let's get started. First off, the story. How do I put this nicely? There's no fucking story. Here's this genius chart I made because, Harvard graduate here. This is the first 20 minutes of the movie. This is the last, maybe like 10 minutes of the movie. That's all the story. The rest of this, that's just comedy of Will Ferrell not trying to get fucked in the ass. You see where I'm going with this? There's not a lot of story. There's like some parts where he's like, oh man, I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to go to prison. He's just bitching and bitching and bitching. And then they set up these other characters that they just immediately drop, like his boss, like Will Ferrell's boss and his wife, and then some Mexican dudes who fucking fix his house up. Wiped out after after the first 20 minutes, and then brought up again in the last 10. Not the Mexican guys, the boss. And then you got Kevin Hart's family. Bunch of fucking assholes, if you ask me. They're fucking basically there to say, oh, you can do it, you can do it. Do what? Get a loan? That's basically what he's trying to do here. He's trying to get a fucking loan. Well, maybe if you didn't buy everything. Okay, here's a fucking topic that pissed me off in this movie. He's in a shitty neighborhood. The outside of his house looks like dick. But the inside of his house, really? You're talking about how you're so poor, but you're buying like the fucking inside of his house looks like it cost maybe fucking 10 grand in one room. You see where I'm going with this? Don't waste all your money on the inside of your house. If you're in a shitty neighborhood and your daughter's in a shitty school, people getting fucking fucked and shot in every day, yeah, maybe you shouldn't buy unnecessary items. Just my opinion. So the story was basically not there. And then you got the characters. I mentioned that in the story. There's only two. They try to add more, but colossally fail. You got Will Ferrell, who's trying not to get fucked in the ass. And then you got Kevin Hart, who's trying to, get him buff and shit so he doesn't get fucked in the ass, and he does the fucking in the ass. And hilarity ensues. A lot of gay jokes, a lot of rape jokes, and Will Ferrell almost sucks a guy's dick. Not kidding. It even shows dick. I think it's an actual dick or a prosthetic dick. He doesn't suck it, he just like smacks him in the face. He's like, no, I can't suck a dick. Then you gotta get hard, motherfucker. And he's like, okay, I'll get hard. And training montage ensues. So basically, that's it. And then you got this other segment I'm trying to add in my little review here called the comedy. And this is why I'm not giving it a 0. Because it didn't have any of the fucking crucial things. I'm used to fucking horror movies being shit with jump scares in them. And I'm used to comedy not having story. The 80s have passed. And the 90s, which was kind of the start. And then the beginning of 2000s, it tanked. So I'm used to it now, and this is what I'm gonna give it, like in fucking grade I'm gonna give it. The comedy. It's fucking hilarious. Seriously, if you want to see a fucking hilarious movie, I'd recommend this. If you want to see a fucking comedy movie that's with story in it, yeah, you might not want to see this. But if you just want to laugh your ass off, have a good time, this movie is for you. It was for me. I had to fucking piss so bad. I felt like I had a kidney stone growing in me. And then I pissed and my side hurt for a long time. And I was like, oh God, I should have pissed an hour ago. because I fucking had to, like, the beginning, middle of the movie, and I just waited out. Because I love you guys, I waited with a giant fucking gallon of piss inside of me. And then it shot out and it hurt. So you're welcome. And this is my score. Drum roll. Oh yeah, I'm only one person in a room, not including my multiple personalities. But I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. If you want to watch it and have a fucking good time, I'd recommend it. But just remember to piss, because every time I laughed, I was afraid I was going to piss. Ugh, I got that close, not gonna lie.